Charlotte, North Carolina, Bank of America Stadium, and the Duke's Mayo Classic. This ought to be a fantastic showdown and just the flavor every college football fan can't wait for. The Wildcats. Long wait is coming to an end as they'll put a foot to it and the season will get underway. He'll bring it out. It's Pope. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out.
We got great defense.
So the Virginia Tech Hokies
We got awesome offense.
You know, that connection between quarterback and wide receiver, Jesse, takes some time, and we'll see how quickly these two guys get on the same page.
Yeah, the chemistry between he and the quarterback, I think, is what everybody's going to be looking for early in this game, because David, obviously, having transferred in, he hasn't had a lot of time in this offense. This is his first game. It's the first time doing it with bullets flying live, so he's got a lot of talent. He's got speed, but what does that chemistry look like with the guy throwing him the football? That's what I want to see.
Well, and the good thing is you've got tape and you've seen he's done it at the college level. Like,
breaks into the open.
Right. This is going to be a tough game.
Gain of 15. The Hokies racing to the line in the hurry up.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Looking to the big tight end. Got his man downfield. Flying out to the left. The tag. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him. They strike first and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better.
a lot of offensive coordinators script their first 18 to 15 plays. Who needs it? Forget that. Just come out and score right away. First possession, you put points on the board. You create some momentum for this offense and for this season.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return.
I thought we had great defense.
So Kentucky's offense will get the ball for the first time. To the air. It's in goal. Out of the backfield, he's open. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And the Wildcats with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. He's open on the right. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Offense getting set for first down. To the air on first down. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up. All right, guys, let's talk a little Kentucky. They reached a national championship game last year, couldn't quite get the job done. What challenges do you see them running into this year beyond the schedule?
And that motivated them all offseason. To be runner-ups, to watch somebody else celebrate and hold the trophy. We were so close, Jesse. New additions, new faces, but this squad is on.
That's the key. This coaching staff really took a deep dive into their roster, and they isolated the positions that they felt they needed to get better at, and they addressed that with high school recruiting in the portal. I'm expecting big things from them this year.
Kentucky sent out the punting unit. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Use the play fake, now to throw. Makes him talk to the hand.
Come on,
And this offense, I
Kentucky.
think, will do a good job in this game divvying up the football and distributing it to different guys in the passing game. It won't just be receivers. It's not going to be tight ends. This running back, he's a weapon, too, after he catches it. You saw it.
Good.
He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Looking downfield, it's Carney. Pocket breaking down. Finds a tight end. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Hokies will send out the punt unit. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. Finding themselves down 7-0. They'd love to get a drive going here. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season, that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player, you kind of get bored.
There he goes! Stopped at the 43 after the 15-yard pickup. Now on first down from the 43-yard line.
Well, they pick up the first down there on the screen. I love the offensive line there, allowing the pass rush to get way up the field. They completely baited their guys, made them think that they got beaten, that they were going to get the sack, and then they sneak the running back screen right in behind them and pick up the first.
Fires to the wideout. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
I wish we had a little better quarterback.
But at least he'll brag that he overthrew that dude.
my arm strength is elite. You see that? I can overthrow guys that can run like that. Yeah, it's probably not what's coming down.
He's loose on the right. Almost took it all the way, but a huge gain, and he has him set up first and goal. Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5. Rushes on him. Caught in the backfield, it's Morgan. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. Loss on first down increased the degree of difficulty. Second and goal from the 8. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. Relentless, tough running, gets it down to the 4. They worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's third and goal. Back to pass, it's in goal. Dumps it off in the flats. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. The kicker looks a little disappointed. He'll not come into the game. They'll go for it on fourth and goal from the 4. Big fella moving.
Are you kidding me?
Not get there. A fourth down stop.
And they decide to go for it. They decide to be aggressive, try to throw the football down the field. Receiver, quarterback not on the same page. No dice, turnover on downs.
And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. They go to the ground. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. You've got a third and manageable, backed up in your own end, but convert here and you get some momentum. From the gun, wants to pass. And the sack all the way back at the 5.
This is a tough part of the field. You want to try to create some space and give yourself an opportunity not to throw out of your own end zone. They didn't hold up in protection. They give up the sack, but thank goodness they didn't give up a safety.
Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. They really need to find a way to punch back on this drive, already down 14. Makes the grab inside the 30. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. We all love the quarterbacks with the big arms and the big throws, but getting that protection set properly is so huge.
And I think the quarterback just had so much confidence that he was going to be picked up. He didn't freak out. He was so poised, knowing that those big fellas up front, they had it all taken care of.
And good job by the defense. The defense clearly knew where they were going with the football. Double coverage out wide, making sure they don't give up a touchdown to that guy. Nice job by the defense.
Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
The Wildcats are rolling down the field. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Using the quick game. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
Oh, that just really nice catch by the big tight end. Throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
To the air, it's in goal. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
I don't even know if the offense is aware that they have other eligible targets downfield. It feels like every single throw early in this game has gone this guy's way.
It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. And the field goal unit is on the field. Absolutely perfect. That'll bring him to within 4. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Wheel.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team
The quarterback is rusty or something. Incomplete. And
returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Leaves it with the back. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. The Hokies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Pulls and fires complete. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling there out to the 35.
One of the nice things about RPOs is that it's a slow developing mesh between the QB and running back, and that allows these receivers time to get vertically downfield and work their routes. You saw it right there on that play.
And the Hokies in the hurry up. Let's take a moment here and talk a little Virginia Tech. The portal can work wonders if you have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little more life and energy into the program. David, these guys went in there, got a nice little haul that really could set them up for success this season.
They did, and they didn't go bonkers and go crazy.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is his. Defense trying to take it back. They bring him down, but not only do they get the turnover, he picked up a chunk of yardage, too. There is little that warms the heart of a defender like a strip sack. Even better if you get the ball.
And I like the awareness of this defender on the play because he knew he might not actually get to the quarterback and make the hit, but he was able to still swat away, use those long arms to create the turnover.
Fires into the end zone. And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity.
I love the attitude by this team now. You just got a critical takeaway. You're set up in amazing field position down in the red zone. Take a shot. Go right now. Throw it. Don't even wait. There's zero hesitation. Force the defense on the very first play of the drive to have to step up. And the defense did exactly that. If you're on offense here, I don't know. I just throw it again.
To throw. It's in goal. Touchdown, Kentucky. Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
And it's so underrated, the relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Louisiana is down, but they are not out of it. Not there in Cajun Field, one of the more enjoyable places to watch a game in all of college football. They're trailing by 10 to Penn State. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run it from the gun. Weaves his way ahead and gets 5 out to the 18-yard line. The Hokies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Zings it complete to the right. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a 1st down. And the Hokies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Finds a man in the middle.
Man.
They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage.
Virginia Tech might go to the final.
Really nice looking pass there. I'll tell you, they ask you to do a lot at Virginia Tech when you're the quarterback. You're expected to make plays with your feet because of some of the greats that have come before you, but you've also got to be able to hurt defenses throwing it as well. The entire playbook is open and at your disposal, and this guy right now, he's showing you with his arm talent, he could carve up this defense.
With the catch, it's Wilcox. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down mark. Wants to throw again. Trying to set up the screen. He stopped short of the sticks. They tried to pick it up with a screen, but they'll be facing a 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the 1st. Needs it to keep this drive alive.
Yes.
He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. To the ground with the back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
On the run, it's Meadows. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And the Wildcats come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. To the air, it's in goal. Finds a man on the right. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down.
Can you run?
This drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Off play action on 1st down.
Yeah.
Going to try to get it himself. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
It's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the 1st down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
This Kentucky offense really moving the ball quickly. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. They're down to the 20, 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Makes the catch. And he's in.
That's it.
Touchdown, Wildcats.
Quarterback's ability to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a
Tell you,
nice
we
job by the
got
quarterback.
talent.
It's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. We've got to read the coverage, hit the open
I
guy,
recruit.
and let him do the rest.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown.
Even on defense, we got talent.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. They take over late, and they have enough time to put together a drive. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Dropping back, it's Carney. Pressure coming. Got out of trouble and throws. He's got the back in the middle. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the 1st down before he's dragged to the ground. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Wants to throw on first down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. He makes the catch, close to the sticks, but he'll be a little short of the first down.
We are rushing the quarterback.
Attack on this second and
We
short.
can't.
Wants to go up top. Quick strike complete. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. And the Hokies want to pick up the tempo. Looking to throw on first down. Right down the middle. Intercepted.
We got talent.
He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Going right to work up top. He'll try to do it himself. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play.
Well, he does a really nice job buying time, and I love the awareness there, understanding no one's open downfield, knowing where the sticks are, and he's able to use his athleticism to get that first down.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous, you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
The Wildcats have a lot of options on second and inches. He's got it. Hard running there. All down, and he has enough to move the chains. They'll immediately call timeout.
And this has got to be so demoralizing for this defense right now, having given up multiple first downs on this drive. Somebody on defense has to step up, make a play, and stop the bleed.
Just a short pass to the tight end. He'll get it down to the 31, and that's where he goes out of bounds. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
Here comes Kentucky after picking up that first down. Looking for a man. It's in goal. Finds his big tight end. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a first and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, looking for a man. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. The 40, the 30, inside the touchdown, Hokies. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
Dude, you're just thinking, hold him to 3, make him kick a field goal, don't let him score points. Heck no, you turn it into offense. What a play. Catches the ball in the end zone. Take a knee. Take a knee. No, sir. I'm taking this thing all the way back 100 yards to the
He
house.
cannot throw very good.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Enough time to get on the play before we head to halftime. Looking to throw on first down. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Bring in the heat. He's got it down the right side. Running free. Past the 10. Touchdown.
Oh my God.
He got a step. It was all over right to the house.
I got to tell you, this offense has done some really good things here in this first half, and that was so critical. Scoring on their last possession of the half, they're padding their lead, and they've put so much pressure now on the opponent.
And the extra point is good. The Hokies will kick it away to start the
That
second
is our ball.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football.
Turning it on! Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Solid run on the last play. Sets this offense up on first down. Back to pass. It's in goal. Fires to the tight end. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
It's a nice play call there. You've got two-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it. But
going for it all. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
Well, on that last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback probably forced that ball into coverage. But can you really blame him, guys? I mean, these two have already hooked up for 2 touchdowns in the game. If I'm him, I'm thinking the same thing. Even when he's covered, he's open. He's shown the ability to climb the ladder and make contested catches. So I don't mind him taking another shot there.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Garrison. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first.
Good play call on defense. Third down in that situation, you're just playing a big zone. You want everybody having their eyes on the quarterback, playing in their areas, and you want them rallying to the football. As soon as that running back caught the ball, they all came screaming in there to make the tackle and now set up fourth.
Really nice job by the offense. Hey, man, trust your guys, right? We got all these analytics on fourth down, say to go for it. They trust the quarterback. He gets it done with completion and gets the big first down.
Powers forward, but stopped after a pickup of 2 to the 24. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball has been the reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one. And now back in the red zone again, they're looking to add to that.
Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's 2nd and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Wildcats.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole. He saw it. He put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he tacks on the extra point. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, fellas, here's a final update on a clash between top 15 teams. Tennessee opened up a can, and how many times can you say you went into someone else's building and beat them by double digits? It's what happened today, and the rest of college football should take notice. Big implications today, and a notable result as one team trends upward and the other has some work to do.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds like a ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. And the Hokies have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. The play action fake. Snagged out of the air. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down after the 30.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make the first down, they want to go.
And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And this defense just continues to dominate the football game. This score is lopsided. It's not looking good. But I know one thing. If you can't protect that guy, there's no chance for you to win this game or the future games.
And they knock him down. There was nowhere to go. Defense is swarming. The Hokies will hustle to the line. Looking to throw, it's Carney. Here's a heat. Firing to the right, complete. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. And the Hokies will line up to punt it away.
What
and
the
coverage
fuck?
team surrounding the ball. No chance for the return man to get in there on that one. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, this running back has had a pretty good day so far in this game. And I think the key right now is for the defense to find a way to slow him down. He had a good run 2 plays ago. The defense gets the TFL on this one. I think you got to change up your fronts defensively and try to give this offensive line different alignment looks to see if they can confuse him.
3rd and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. Here comes the heat. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Kentucky will be forced to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
And that's a really good job by this defense being dialed in. You got a big lead. You know exactly what's coming. This offense is going to have to make some explosive plays down the field. They were ready, they were disciplined, and made a good play on the football.
Great execution on the RPO, and the receiver had some time to find the soft spot in the zone and make himself open for the quarterback and make it a much easier pass. Great job.
He's going to let it go. Pulls it in. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down. Quick release on the RPO. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Wants to throw. It's Carney. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity. Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step one. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step one accomplished.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is good, but they still trail 31-21. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Using his legs, it's Meadows. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23.
Well, we're not quite in the 4th quarter yet. We're almost there, but you're seeing the attitude shift now for this offense. They've got the lead, so they've got to be able to run the football. You're going to see a lot more of that, I think, as this game keeps going on. They're trying to wear this defense down when the game is almost over.
They finally make the stop, and
Yeah.
he shows why
Good job,
he
man.
is dangerous on the run, too, and he's got a 1st down. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff, where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. The defense...
Oh, he's got some space. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
And that's the challenge for this defense, man. It starts to get later in the ballgame. That clock is not your friend. You're losing the football game. They got to meet the physical challenge of this run game.
They'll give it to the back. Gets it past the marker. Give him 105 yards rushing, and with that run, he's now over 100 yards on this opening day. And the Wildcats started this drive backed up in their own end, and pass rush gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. That is the last thing you want on first down as an offensive sack. Now it's second down. Got it in the middle. It's Garrison. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Now facing a third and long. Back to throw. It's in goal. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Kentucky.
That's cool.
If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the fourth. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. Fires on the move. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see
That
if
was
they
just
throw
a
it
bad
in.
throw.
Second down, he'll throw it. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Bringing it back. Touchdown, Wildcats.
It's dangerous.
When the defense comes up with a play like
That's a transfer.
Really got to be impressed with the defense here. Late in the game, still firing off the ball and still making plays. What a great job. Not just picking it off, but taking it all the way back to the house. That pads their lead, and that should do it. You think that should do it now to get the win.
Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds, marking at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. Motion from the back. Looking to pass, it's Carney. Catch in the middle, it's Wilcox.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
He gets it past the first
I mean, it's not the best defensive game, but we fought 3 tons.
Lost to throw again. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Behind the chains now on second and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Quickly to the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. And they got the completion, but still looking at a third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. And he couldn't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a fourth down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. Takes a hit as he fires. The incomplete pass ends a frustrating series, and they turn it over on downs. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. That running game was impressive. Breaks into the open. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. Motion from the wide receiver. Jet sweep headed to the edge. And he won't quite get there. But boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. The Wildcats come to the line needing just inches for the first down. Unloads it left. Just excellent technique by this receiver, working the sideline. The great footwork to stay in bounds. Guys, this one's going to go down as a nice win against a ranked opponent, and we didn't get the upset that many had thought we might.
No, they proved to the entire country watching this game that they are indeed the superior team. Offensively, defensively, running, throwing, whatever it is they wanted to get accomplished today in all three phases, David, they were better.
Yeah, and listen, at this point, I don't really care about the beauty contest. Like, your goal is to survive and advance. You played a really, really good opponent. You took care of business and continue to stay above them in the rankings, which is the only thing that matters at this point in the season.
Even with this lead, they'll throw again. And as the ball falls incomplete, the clock strikes 0. I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on